In this short video, I will show you how to turn every single post on your Facebook page into a lead magnet. This is called comment to DM automation for Facebook. And while I've already done a full walkthrough on this for your Instagram business page, it's now time to branch out to your Facebook audience. To get started, log into your VBOUT account, and from the top right of the screen, you're going to click on Connection Center. Follow the connected page and authenticate your Facebook account, and then you will choose which page to manage from this drop-down here. This step is required. Second, on the left panel, navigate your automation feature. You will notice there are two tabs. One of them is called Automation Templates. So if you don't want to start from scratch, you can simply go here, find the Facebook comment automation or any other templates, and use that template. I already have a running comment to DM automation for Instagram. It's around the cold email workshop. And I always say this, have an offer, a solid offer that people can leave a comment on your reels or posts to get that offer. So if your reel is 1 minute long, obviously the offer should be the full workshop, the full course or guide, et cetera, right? So come up with a solid offer before you run this type of automation. Here it's running for Instagram. It's a 45-minute cold email strategy workshop. Very strong and deep strategies on how to do it. So I'll copy that, label it with the proper title. Now you can see what I have on the screen. It's a very simple automation. It says there's a keyword bot trigger. The triggers are usually in square shape. On the left, all the tabs here are different kinds of triggers. The one I'm focusing on is a social media keyword bot in this example, and I dragged it and dropped it from the left to the panel. The second step is to send the first DM. The first DM is very important because you cannot send any subsequent DMs unless the person replies to the first DM. That's a condition from Facebook and Instagram. There's no way around it. You send the DM request, they have to reply, and then from there on, you have 24 hours for you to send any additional messages that you want. So I've dragged 3 messages. The first one is always going to get delivered, and the second, third will only get delivered once they respond to the first one. All I have to do is go to Actions, scroll down again to the social media, drag them, and then link them up from this nice little arrow from one to the other. Okay, very simple. Now we need to configure these to actually point to the relevant Facebook page. So I'll double click it. I'm going to select the account. You will notice here there's a Facebook and Instagram. So the one I'm using is VBOUT Instagram page. I can do it on specific post or reel, or I can do it on all posts or and reels. So whatever you want. If you want to turn all your entire history of posts and future ones into a lead magnet, choose that. If you have one in particular you want, choose that, which means you can have different keywords, different offers, or the next one you're about to post. So if I hit that, I'm going to choose workshop as the keyword. Now here you'll see 3 comments. These are optional. I do recommend them just to kind of have an engagement, get that red notification on the user that somebody replied to their comment. You need the 3 at least so it doesn't look like spam, because if every single one of your replies is the same as the previous, Facebook might pick up on it as a spam or a bot, and that's not what we want. So create at least 3 variations of your auto replies to the comment that people are going to leave. So if somebody types in workshop, the next thing that happens is thank you, thanks, kindly check your DM. All right, feel free to add emojis, of course. That's it. That was required. I'm gonna save. Now the first DM looks like this. It's a video, which I already have a very short 40 seconds telling them exactly what they're getting. And I'm gonna show you once it executes. We have different kinds of messages, text, media, card, buttons, and forms. The form is the one that captures leads, and that is the second one. And I'll tell you why I did this in a second. Now, if they do reply, because in the video, what I did is I said, please leave a confirmation if you do want the video. It's almost like a double opt-in to ensure that they're interested in this offer. Now, can you change this and make the first one the form? You can, but I added a video message as my first interaction here. The second one is the form. So I chose a form from the dropdown. Here, I already created a basic list, which comes with a form in VBOUT, and it has two fields, your email and your name. That's all it's going to log in. It has a prompt, which you can configure. I said I will share this link with you inside the email. And if they fill this out, they're going to get this message saying you should receive the email with access in just a few minutes and another DM to follow. That's about it. Save. Now I have the last message, and that will only get delivered if the previous one was completed, meaning they finished the form. They will be receiving this as a URL, which is direct, and also getting started with your own account. Whatever buttons you want to add, you can. They will provide a little bit more kind of CTA power to your funnel. Not only are you providing the content, but you're giving options to sign up to a specific product, service, etc. So that's it. I'll leave everything here that's already set up. I want you to note, these are my Facebook Reels that are running. So I will be showing you a live example how this turns into the end process. All right, so here I will save the configuration and I will go ahead and publish this automation. Now let's test that automation together. I will navigate back to my reel on Facebook. I will type in the comment section the keyword workshop and hit enter. Back on the app, you will notice 3 completed. These are previous people who commented the same keyword. There are 2 pending in the pipeline. You can certainly drill deeper into the analytics to see who are the people that are pending. For instance, the welcome video, 2 executed and 1 pending. If I double click on it, you will notice my Facebook profile is what you see on the screen. Let's wait for a second and see how the message actually looks like. 2 things just happened. One, you will notice there's a response right here directly to my actual comment, which was configured inside the automation. The second is the communication message that was sent to me. So if I click on here, you will notice the first welcome video. This was configured again inside the automation with the uploaded media as step 1. Now, all I have to do is reply back to the comment to say yes, or any response for that matter. And the moment I do this, the second message will be pending inside this DM. Now here goes the second message a minute later, which is basically the form prompt conversational asking me for my email. I will go ahead and insert that. It should immediately ask me for my name as well. And that completes the second step of the flow and also captures the lead. Remember, we had 3 messages going back to back. The first one is the media message. The second one is the form. And finally, the third and last message is the button style message. This is pending at this stage, meaning if I go to my analytics, I can see how many pending. And I've been moved from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. Double clicking on this will allow you to see how many is pending. So now it tied my Facebook profile to an actual email. And that's the power of using consolidated platform like VBOUT is you can tie in social profiles with emails by generating leads directly from within the DM. And finally, this concludes the third message that I've programmed. You notice here, there are 2 action items. These are button style messages that are supported by Facebook and Instagram. I can click and interact with it. For instance, to access the video workshop, I simply clicked on the other side. And the email is now part of my database, meaning I can create automations to follow up with emails and additional newsletters in the future. This concludes the video on how to create comment to DM automation for Facebook using VBOUT.